New tonight, an Omaha man will spend more than 19 years in federal prison on drug charges. Philip Osherman was sentenced for conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine. The U.S. Attorney's Office says a source from Mexico supplied Osherman with the drug. They say the same source supplies the drug throughout Omaha and Council Bluffs. Osherman was arrested last year after a Douglas County sheriff deputy pulled him over. A canine detected the drugs and deputies found about 8 grams of meth in his vehicle.